least the Dimetrodons will have more space. You need to be tranked anyways because you're hurt. So are you. You're hungry.
Transportation complete.
Multi-select. Yeah, some of them are hurt. But I think we will save their healing. There's another one over here.
Collecting asset. En route to pick up the asset.
Yeah, I thought they would get along. I was wrong. I was very, very wrong. You have organ issues. That should do it.
Heading to collect the asset. Transportation underway.
You need to be put to bed.
Asset in transit.
No, I don't want to direct control. I really don't like controlling this stuff. Okay, where did it go? It looks like you're right there. Right in the thick of things.
Asset
You
delivery
need
confirmed.
to be
Asset
tranquilized.
has been transported. Delivery complete.
So
Asset
we're
has
doing
been
good on money
delivered.
though.
Confirming asset
So
delivery.
let's get our Jigga going. The humble Jigga. Well, you're busy with the treatment. So maybe we'll wait for the treatment to be done first. Okay, everybody here is happy. Let's go fossil hunting. What button do I want to press for fossil hunting? Okay, some stegosaur juice, some dilophosaur juice. I think we're going to go for the apatosaurs. They're big old boys, and people seem to like them. Okay, you're a generalist. That puts us at about 40 seconds, so I think that's fine. Okay, you're going to the hospital. You're waiting to go to the hospital. You're just waiting to get moved. I mean, the Pyroraptors even fight with each other.
Heading to pick up the asset.
They're just a bunch of jerks. But I believe that is every one of them. Okay, we're still waiting for your treatment. Alright, let's look at our fossils. Okay. nothing but juice. So we have a faster extraction, but nothing to make it cheaper. You're done resting, so let's get you going.
Asset being transported.
Now our apatosaurs are down here. Yes. And our Stygies are down here too.
Delivery complete.
Alright, you'll be done in about 40 seconds. Let's visit the amber mine. Ankylosaur. Gallimimus. Stegosaur. I think we'll go with Ankylosaurus. Let's keep it cheap. You need some rest. You need some rest. And there we go. And we can afford to let you guys rest too. Okay, what's wrong with you? You have a concussion. That's bad.
Asset transported.
You are starving. But other than starving, you're actually in good condition. You, on the other hand, I thought one of these guys had organ trauma. Oh, maybe that's it. They're intolerant. So they were not having other dinosaurs in here with them.
Heading to collect the asset.
Okay, so that's a prey feeder. We're gonna move that over here. Because this will be our Gigantosauros enclosure. Okay, you have organ trauma. No, you have a concussion. I just said that. What is wrong with me?
Transit has
Oh,
commenced.
who's fighting? The Dimetrodons? Why are the Dimetrodons fighting? Why are you being cranky? Okay, Giga time. We don't have cheaper incubation, which is unfortunate. We have faster, though. Alright, Childs, you're going to help, because you're a positive influence. And Umberter, I think you. And that'll do it. About a minute and a half. Got some fossils to sell. Got lots of Ankylosaurus amber. Every time I say the word amber, I think of Danny Phantom. But her name wasn't Amber. Was that ghost? It was Ember, right? Like the punk rock ghost? Yeah. I keep saying Amber, but I keep thinking of her, and I keep thinking of that song she sung. I get the weirdest things stuck in my head, don't I? See, isn't it nicer now, Dreadnought, than just sitting in the corner? You can go out and look around a bit. You got all those trees. I know all your food is down here, though.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Okay, let's get you into the medical facility. You guys are our best choices. It's going to be quick, though.
En route to pick up the asset.
People are going to need some rest now. Okay, we got the feeder here. And where's the other feeder? Is it still over there? It's over here. I think it's fine. All right. Here he comes. Here comes the big old boy. We're going to put you here where the Dreadnought used to be.
The asset. Assets in the air.
So, as you've been hearing me, I've been calling it Gigantossaurus, Gigantosaurus, and Giga. I'm almost positive my first exposure to this dinosaur was in Dino Crisis 2. If you've seen me play Dino Crisis 2, it's on my channel. I actually like that game quite a bit. I think I might like it even more than the first one, and I'm a big sort of like action-adventure survival horror guy. But the Giga just sort of comes out of nowhere. It's sort of like at the very end of the game, you find a dino file, not someone who's obsessive about dinosaurs, but a file of information about dinosaurs. That just says, oh, there's an even bigger dinosaur than the T-Rex. And, oh boy, is it a lot bigger than the T-Rex in that game. Like, big enough that it picks the T-Rex up in its jaw and, like, tosses it away like a rag doll.
Delivery has been completed.
Okay, there he is. He's already pretty happy. Yes, the Joker of the dinosaur world. Man, what a dumb director. Like Jurassic Park really just fell apart. I mean, I'm not happy about it. That Jurassic Park as a franchise turned into what it did. But at the same point, it was almost like destined to turn into that. But we can get to the mine level 4 now. Somewhere in the back of my head, I don't know if it was actually one of Michael Crichton's books or if someone was just sort of speaking out of school, so to speak, was they wanted to do Jurassic Park movies with human dinosaur hybrids.
Dinosaurs make me nervous. They should do the same to you. Food is a powerful motivator, especially
I don't know
if
if
there's
that
a lack
was
of it.
actually
You
one of
should get on
Crichton's
top of
books
this.
or if it was just something people were talking about. But I guess didn't they kind of do that with what's that girl's? I don't remember anybody's names from these movies. There was the girl that was a clone. Is that close enough?
Asset has been collected.
Close enough to being a dinosaur person? Oh, the Indoraptor had human DNA in it too? That's right. Man, that franchise got dumb. It's not that the ideas are inherently dumb. That's not what I'm trying to say. It's just that's not the direction that series should have went with. Okay. We're not going to send you out. We want you to go down to level 4 and get Therizinosaurus DNA. So maybe my positive influence guys need to rest. Alright, we'll send you to, well, first we have to unlock the mine, then we have to go down into the mine. And I remember that was one of the things they talked about being a Shin Gojira sequel with all the Godzilla people running around. Now I'm one of the hugest Godzilla fanboys you will ever meet. I really am. To the point where like people associated Godzilla with me in like high school and stuff. But we like for the most part, like as like some of the really silly directions the Godzilla series has gone over like the decades, we've mostly dodged a lot of bullets with some of the dumb stuff they want to do with Godzilla. Now, granted, I think the Warner Brothers Godzilla stuff is like the height of stupidity, like just tremendously terrible. Like that's the Godzilla for Godzilla hipsters. Like that is the ironic Godzilla. That's not the Godzilla that people like because they like tokusatsu, they like kaiju, they like the suits. That's what they watch because they like laughing at it. And that's why I can't stand those movies. But like, it's not that the Japanese weren't like coming up with dumb ideas too. And thankfully we dodged a lot of those bullets. I'm trying to think. Like the human Godzilla hybrids, I think that was a Japanese idea too. The Bride of Godzilla was really stupid. Oh my god, that was like they were going to make a giant robot woman to seduce Godzilla and have like a bomb inside of her to blow him up. Oh god, it was dumb. Okay, so I could talk about Godzilla for hours and hours on end. I even tried to do that once. I tried to make like a Godzilla podcast with my friends.
We've lost a dinosaur. The cycle of life,
we lost a
unfortunately,
dinosaur.
includes death.
King Ghidorah.
Our recent history
Yes,
has shown that's especially true for
my
paleozoology.
patron here,
So,
Chloe Cat, is
let's
telling
do
me
our
how much
best
she
to
likes
manage
King
the
Ghidorah.
situation without upsetting the other
King
animals.
Ghidorah is the favorite of my friend. Anytime I bring up a friend who's an ornithologist and a heptologist, I'm talking about him. He is also a tremendous Godzilla fan. The way we met was talking about Godzilla. It was so funny. Maybe that's another story for another day. But yes, King Ghidorah is a. Oh, don't get me started. Oh, Chloe, you're bringing stuff up. That's gonna get me rambling. All right. Is there Therizinosaurus down here? There we go. All right, so we want cheaper expeditions, and I think we're gonna send you down there. And we got room for one more. Yeah, you. Alright, so in about 40 seconds, we'll have our last bit of dino DNA. So, our Therizinosaurus is going to need her own enclosure. We could do it over here. Or we got lots of space over here. But like the Giga is happy with that much space. So the Therizinosaurus should be pretty happy without needing a tremendous amount of space. Oh, that's a bunch of DNA. Oh, we also got Ankylosaurus. But let's focus on Therizinosaurus to start with. So let's say we're going to do our Therizinosaurus enclosure out here. So we're going to need a research outpost. That's not as much space as I thought. We could probably still get away with it. What about down here? Maybe we will go out here. There we go. Will it... I don't think it's going to reach. We may have to go all the way over here. There we go. That's closer to the two enclosures than I would have liked. Alright, who needs rest? Just you. But you might not need to go on any more expeditions. And you have really high logistics. You are actually best for logistics. So here's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to shape the enclosure more or less to the area of visibility here. So let's start here-ish. Our Therizinosaurus is going to have a pretty big enclosure if I do it like this. But we want her, like all our other dinosaurs, to be happy. So that way they're not trying to smash out of their enclosures. But I don't think they can smash out of a wireless enclosure, can they? Having a lot of trouble seeing what I'm doing with the all the trees here. Oh, that used up a lot of money. That's one of the things I really got to be more careful with, is looking at how I'm spending the money. Alright, just 1% left. And we'll do the rest of the Ankylosaurus while we're at it. Faster extraction. And you both have the same genetics, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, what's the matter, Gallimimus? You need more ground leaf? Let me give you a little bit of ground leaf over here. There you go. Good little dino. Everybody else is happy. The Metrodons are happy. The The apatosaurs are happy. The Styges are happy. We gotta make sure you stay happy. Now, I know this is a video game, and the video game mechanics work however they work. But in my mind, one of the things I keep thinking about is, even though these invisible fences have a security rating of 6, there's technically nothing really physically there stopping them. So if it was like, say, reality, for example, if they just like flung themselves as hard as they could at these enclosures, you know, they'd get a shock or a zap or whatever they get when they go past it. But then they're on the other side. Now, I don't know if it's like an example of as long as they're inside the enclosure, they're okay. But the second they're outside the enclosure, they're constantly getting zapped. Then that would be an issue, but that certainly doesn't seem to be the case. Is that overthinking? Maybe? Okay. Large appetite. But you're social and you're fit. Now, if I remember correctly, to get one of the genomes, I think we need the dinosaur to be released with a large appetite. It may have been one of these and I already got it. Release 2 dinosaurs with a vulnerable trait. Well, I don't think we need to unlock this right now. So let us go back to our Therizinosaurus. And we will reduce your appetite just so it's a little easier to keep you fed. Fit and social. I think fit is over here. Yeah, you shouldn't need to be recovering stamina. We'll make you a little more social. And we'll make you more tolerant. Okay, you're expensive, but I think we can do it. Okay, so synthesis, because that's the first thing we're doing. Nothing here to really help with that. Okay, we'll start with you, and where's Childs? There. Oh, we can get one more. So let's send Nikki as well. And I'm going to save real quick. Alright. So, right now all we need to do is get that Therizinosaurus going. While that's happening, let's head into the mind. Who else do we want? We can get more Ankylosaurus. We can get more T-Rex. Well, let's finish off our Ankylosaurus. Do we have more Ankylosaurus, Amber? No. Cheaper expeditions. And generalist. All 3 of you. All 3 of you get down there. Go find me some amber. Kind of a big area. Do we have any more teams we can assign? Team 2? Team 2. Alright, have fun. let's wait for this expedition to finish. And let's go incubate a Therizinosaurus. We only got the one, but she's tolerant. So she's less likely to attack ranger teams. She'll get along with more other dinosaurs, but she doesn't get along with any dinosaurs. It's expensive. Okay, you. Well, you, of course, you. And let's get one of our positive influences in there. Maybe I should get both of my positive influences in there. Okay, let's make it work. Well, that helps a little bit. Can we finish the Ankylosaurus genome? I think we can. Or at least we can get very close. We could if we had 19 slots. Okay. I thought I had somebody for incubation. No, extraction. So what do you think? Will this finish our campaign? Releasing the Therizinosaurus? Now, I don't know. Like I said, I'm doing a lot of this blind, but I'm sure those of you watching already know. Okay. Let's not do it yet. What else we got down here? We got some T-Rex. Let's go get the T-Rex juice. Should we just let the Therizinosaurus out here with the Dimetrodons? I'm sure it'll be fine. They very clearly, very plainly says, no Therizinosaurus. All right. She's done. Let's release her into her enclosure. She needs water.
Heading to pick up the asset.
Like, I kind of like this idea of, like, this tower surrounded by a moat. So that's why I keep trying to put water around it.
That's it. I think we've done all we can. We've
Ah,
optimized
okay.
the compound as much as possible. It can support everything you wanted. The choice is all yours.
Well, ours. The choice is ours.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna second that, really.
We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you two. It would be foolish of me not to include you in what happens next. We don't want any missteps.
You know, I'd like to see what this facility is really capable of.
Me too.
I think
I
you can
think
handle
it
more
can handle
dinosaurs.
more
Sure.
dinosaurs.
Well,
Sure.
I know we
Sure.
can.
Sure.
I'm proud of you both. This is Biosyn at its best.
Any dinosaurs we still need in the facility?
Let me check the research.
Let me check the
We've
research.
got to make sure we get them all. This is too great an opportunity to miss.
Once in a lifetime, right? I mean, for the dinos and for us. With all that's happening, we still want to keep an eye on our dinosaur visibility and comfort ratings.
Agreed. Let's keep them on target.
Alright, so we need what? 24-ish more dinosaurs? I think the best thing to do is get more dinosaurs that we already have.
Asset has been transported.
Especially, not necessarily the littlest ones, but the smaller ones. Like more Gallimimus, for example. How many Gallimimus do we have? 8. So let's do a batch of Gallimimus. But do we have Gallimimus juice? Okay, you're missing ground leaf. Now, I did not put any ground leaf in here, so... keep it around the research area. Okay, we'll come back in a minute or two, see how you're doing. Alright, how are we doing on Gallimimus DNA? About halfway. Dimetrodons, we have 100%. Pyroraptors, we have 100%. Does it say what minimum population 3? Minimum population 3. Well, let's see. Which is cheaper and easier to synthesize? 146, 208, 21. Yeah, we got to get you guys next. I think we got enough Dimetrodons, to be honest. Okay. So we don't have anything for synthesizing. But we do have something for incubation, so we'll try to remember that. Look at our fossils real quick. Oh, that'll do it. So we were talking about Gallimimus. Let's start from the top. There we go. Cheaper, positive, and you, generalist. So if we got 6 of them, let's try to get like between 3 and 4 out of this batch. Docile, fit, and social. And what about you? Aggressive? Nope. Aggressive and social? Nope. Ah, we don't have the money. Alright, so we'll just let them stew for a little bit. Pretty close. The thing is, we don't have to do it at 100%. That's just something I like. I like having it at 100%. Let's get our money up a little bit. We can probably hit fast forward in this case. How are we doing on money? Alright, we make about 260 every minute. They want to see more Apatosaur, huh? So they're just like napping in the corner over there. I guess I could put another viewing dome in here. Or, what are they? Research outpost. How much do they cost? They're not that bad. Alright, let's start incubating these bad boys. Now, we have somebody for incubation, right? Yep. People are going to need their rest after this.
Picking up asset. Asset required
Okay, we got
collection.
10. 10 Pyroraptors.
Transportation underway.
Why is your health low? Were you in a fight? You're hungry. Why are you hungry? Where's your little carnivore feeder? There it is. So maybe we should put one over here.
Asset
We might need
transportation
another one
underway.
since we're putting so many more dinos in.
Transportation complete.
Oh, look at that one. Come chasing after us. Little troublemakers. Okay, let's get our scientists resting. And who's ever not resting, let's get them down in the mines. Need more Gallimimus. I think you three will be fine.
Transporting asset.
How
Asset
about the
transported.
Stygies? How many Stygies do we have? 6. Maybe we'll round that number up to 10. And however many Gallimimus we get is however many we get. Like, I will probably do every Gallimimus egg. They'll be our big attraction.
Transportation
When I say that, I
underway.
mean in terms of numbers. Just the one. Alright. We were talking about doing Stygies. Let's see, are there any Stygies? Oh, there we go. And all three of you. Just get in there.
Transportation complete.
Let's speed things up.
Confirming asset delivery.
Okay. Where's the Gallimimus? We finish you off, and we get a big chunk of you guys. Well, he's going to need his rest anyway, so we'll get him cranky. And then he'll immediately rest, and things will be fine. Because the two of them will rest after this. Nice. Okay. So now he is disgruntled. So if he stays disgruntled long enough, he might start doing bad things. But we're going to let him rest. Alright, Gallimimus time. Don't think we can modify the genome any further. Oh, actually we can. Okay, let's get their appetite not so high. And let's get them humble. Probably as humble as possible, especially since we're going to make a bunch of them. Yeah, why not? Alright, we could get 10 eggs out of this. Skittish, humble, skittish. Yeah, we'll just select all 10 eggs. It's expensive. Where's my... You're busy. You're resting. I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. Let's try to go with people that are... I was going to say people that are not at any level of unrest. So we got a big bunch of these guys now. I think this enclosure is large enough. I think they'll be fine.
Collecting asset. Request acknowledged.
And we can make it a little bigger if need be.
Assets in the air.
Alright, so I was talking about more Stygimoloch. There we go. And this should finish off their genome. I believe we had 6. And they're pretty content with their enclosure.
Commencing asset transit. Delivery complete.
Alright, there we go. 100% Stygimoloch genome. Alright, have fun, guys. So we only need 10 more. Should we just make 10 Stygies and call it a day?
Transit has commenced.
Well, let's see how big a batch of Stygies is. Where are you guys hiding? Between 2 and 7. You guys cannot be so antisocial. You need to be nice and hang out with the other dinosaurs. Let's see, a little tolerance. And maybe a little humbleness.
Asset transportation complete.
Okay, let's see how many viable eggs we got out of there. 7. So we got them all. Nice. Tolerant, tolerant, tolerant. Okay. Actually, yeah, you could probably handle this by yourself. That's a lot of money we just spent, though.
Asset being transported.
You're okay? I hope
Asset
you're
has
okay.
been transported. Task received. Adding task. Understood. Adding to the list.
Ooh, somebody has their comfort rating down.
Asset in transit.
Probably the galleys. Let's check. No, they're okay. Who is cranky?
Asset delivered.
Let's check the Pyroraptors. Yep, they want more forest. Well, for them, I think the best thing to do is just to increase the size of their
Asset
enclosure.
has been collected. Asset delivery confirmed.
Let's see if that does the trick.
Asset transportation underway.
I believe it did. Alright, we need 3 more dinosaurs. Which should our next 3 dinosaurs be? Our
Asset has
last
been
3
delivered.
dinosaurs, too. See, 18 galleys. What do you say to a few more Ankylosaurus? Oh, you guys. You guys are just cranky pants. Go with tolerant.
Asset transportation in progress.
Alright, so while they're getting transported, let's go back down into the mines. See if there's anything else we want to start digging up. Or finish digging up. We do have stegosaurs in the park. Stego boys are in
Delivery
here,
has been
right?
completed.
5 of them. They want ground fiber. Why are you guys letting your territories, like, shrink so much?
Transporting asset.
Ground leaf.
Delivery complete.
Parasaurolophus are fine.
Transit
Dreadnought,
has
you
commenced.
probably still want more forest, don't you? Well, I think for her, it's just going to be like what we did with the Raptors. Just make the enclosure a little bigger.
Asset is
Okay, there's a boost of about 25. Alright, it's almost double.
transit.
Okay, you guys are moving all the Styges.
Asset has been transported.
So let's see. Ankylosaurus. Let's assign some scientists. And let's see what we get. You seem happier.
Asset has been collected.
Got like more trees here, got more trees up here. There you go. Good girl.
Asset delivered.
Alright, so maybe all 3 eggs are good? Yep. Okay, we definitely want that. And yeah, there we go. Alright, this might just do it. Okay, let's just fast forward this.
Transporting asset.
Okay, everybody seems happy.
Asset has been delivered.
You can
Commencing
go
asset
live here with all
transit.
your other friends.
Acknowledging asset collection.
Ah, we did it. Alright, mission complete. Biosyn Sanctuary. Let's see what they have to say.
This facility, it's remarkable.
You can say that again.
Let's call it a Biosyn sanctuary.
Although, that does sound like marketing rather than reality.
Well, reality is the one we make, right?
Even if it
Yeah,
isn't
reality is
accurate,
what we make of it.
These dinosaurs are an asset to the world, one we need to share with it. However, we do this on our terms and our timelines.
We've done our best for the dinosaurs, and for Biosyn. We did our jobs, and we did them well. This is no time to be looking back.
then we look forward to all the possibilities that we are about to share with the world.
To the future of Biosyn genetics.